Hi guys, welcome once again to the locker and this new way of doing things. I'm John, also known as Legend of Cybertron. We've got another review for you here today. Basically, it is this guy, which is it's an action figure rather than an actual Transformer, even though it is Optimus Prime from, is it The Last Knight, this one? I think it's The Last Knight, I'm not sure. It's got the sword on it back anyway. Anyway, got this, picked it up off Taobao for a little bit of a steal. This is his box. Now, if you've seen him around, you'll know that this guy, I mean, that Ultra star you must have seen now. You can actually get Grimlock with him as well. By the same company, by the same people. This guy's called M.Ultra Maxmas. Or Maxmas. Creation produced by SD Studio, and at the bottom corner here it says Strong Deformation. So it's a light up figure as well, which isn't too bad. So this is probably going to be a bit of a quick one. I'll do some comparison pictures at the end, mainly of Autobots or Maximals, depending on who I've got here. I might actually go get some from my shelving and displays, etc. So yeah, roll the intro.
Welcome to the locker. Come on inside where the legends of Cybertron come alive. Legends of Cybertron reviews, that's the name we wear. Bringing Transformers passion everywhere. LCR Locker Stamps 2021. Growing stronger with every review we've done. 500 plus figures standing proud on display. Welcome to the locker, where legends stay.
And I'm back with the next part of this video. So here he is, Mr. Ultra Magnus, I was going to say then. This is Optimus Prime. Here he is, Optimus Prime in action figure form. I actually love this figure, if I'm being honest. Out of all, I think there's 5 different versions of movie Primes that's out. This is one of them. Trumpeter's a second. We've got Lucky Cat, and we've got Metagate. And there's another, Bylan. Bylan's another one as well, but Bylan is the first Optimus Prime from the first Bay movie. Pretty cool, actually, if I'm being honest. It's a nice figure. Not transformed it for a while, so I don't know. Maybe then, I might transform it. So it's pretty hefty, pretty weighty. The weapons themselves have actually got pegs here. See, you can just peg onto the arm here. You can't really peg it onto this bit of his hand. It's more here than anything. Same with this one. That is. Oh, excuse me. Same with this one. It's more of a peg again, and you can just alternate it on the back. I mean, obviously there's a peg hole there, and then you've got the sword there as well, which also has a peg and a peg hole. Again, you can just alternate it. Put that on the back if you wanted to. Put his sword in his hand, like so. If you wanted to, you can give it a bit of a pose too if you wanted. And then just stick this on this side if you wanted to. I know it's probably the wrong way around. That's probably the right way around, isn't it? It's not bad, actually. The articulation is not too bad either. The arm does go all the way around like so. It doesn't really go up very far. Let's just take this off. It doesn't go up very far, but you can move the arm up. It's on a bit of a joint there, if anything. Not much, though. It does swivel a little bit at the bicep, but I wouldn't advise it. It's quite hard to turn that, actually. Does bend at the elbow, back again maybe, just to the third, just cuts off 30, and then his hand does spin straight round. His leg can go up and around to the side, can also bend at the knee, can also turn at the hip like that if you wanted to, and his foot does have a bit of a tilt to it. Not much though. Oh yeah, there we are. It's more that way than that way. See, more that way than that way. No, it's pretty much the same, to be fair. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. His body does spin if you wanted it to. quite tight going round. So move that to there. It is loincloth. We'll call it a loincloth, shall we? Pops up. Nothing underneath, obviously. Thank God for that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. On his head does come off pretty easy as well, I must admit. I mean, I think I can push it on a bit more, but it doesn't really do much. That's probably the only downside about it is the head. But again, as I've always said, most when they're in the figure form, they're on your shelf as a figure rather than alt mode. Very rarely you buy a figure that you love that much that you buy two of in this day and age, and stick it on your shelf as both figure and alt mode. Let's have a look at the detailing on the sword. So as you can tell, the detailing on the sword is quite nice actually. Silver paint with a bit of red, a bit of blue in the back as well. It's quite nicely detailed as well. Goes all the way down. Pretty much this is the only prime. This one, the normal coloured prime, I think from the third movie, I think, or fourth, not sure. And you get for some reason Nemesis Prime in the Nemesis colours, like black and green. And this is also like grey with red, bit of gold on it too, painted on. Mainly grey though. And you got a magnet. Got a magnet here. I'll show you what that's for in a minute. You got a bit of blue on this, bit of red. And again, mainly grey plastic. So yes, if you turn Mr. Box over like so, you'll see that this has a light up chest. Obviously you've got to take the front piece off first, then that, to get the battery in the back. Which I've done, so you don't have to bother, but then you have to keep this bit off, so this lights up. And to be fair, I thought it was going to be a bit better, but I don't think it's that fantastic, if I'm being honest. But there we have it. I'll just show you. I'll just try and undo this. There you go. So again, this is actually nice. Got a bit of red there, a bit of gold. And if you get the magnet, boom, it comes on, see. I mean, that looks awesome on camera. I'm looking at that now and I'm thinking that looks pretty bright. But when you're up close and personal, doesn't do now. I mean, it comes to the head a little bit, see? It's not fantastic. Turn it around, you can just about see it shining through there. I think his eyes are supposed to glow up even more, but they don't. And then for this, there's literally 4 pegs. Is it 4 pegs? No, 2, sorry. 2 pegs here, 1 each side, and then these 2 square, oh no, excuse me. These 2 square bits, come here. Square bits there and there. Line up to these points here. And then you just shove them back on, like that. Pretty cool. Oh, there we go. Shove him back on there like that. And then I'm going to put that on his arm because I like that there on his arm. And then we're going to stick this on his back like so. The detail is not bad. I like the smokestacks here at the back from the movie. I mean, a bit of gold at the bottom here. The paint work as well. Looks like stickers here as well. I wouldn't mind the Grimlock if I'm being honest. I would probably think that the Grimlock is the same height as the Titan class one that's being released soon. I haven't got it, but I'm probably more than likely going to get it. I'm going to say I'm going to get that. I'm not sure I'm going to get the Hasbro Titan class. I might get the one that goes with this, if I can get all of it. I'd probably like the other versions of these, actually. The Nemesis Prime one, the 2 previous versions to this, which is not this design, it's a different design. I'm sure this is like the 5th Transformers we're in. It's the 4th one that's out previously, I think. Pretty sure. I'm going to have a look. Anyway, what you get in the box is you get a foam carton, which I've always liked. I feel like the foam cartons are better and more well protected. The fact that they're stacked up, and then obviously you can just take him straight out of the foam. And being a figure, an action figure, he's easily to be pulled out. Nothing really pulls off. Everything's tight or tight, as tight as you would expect it to be, should I say. And then this box comes in, well, for me anyway, it did, comes in a separate shipper, which actually has the name on the front. So that is pretty much it, I'm afraid, ladies and gents. If you did like the video, please like, subscribe, tell your friends about me. You can find me over on Instagram. You can find me over on, what's it called now? Twitter, even though I don't go on it. You can find me definitely on TikTok every now and again. I'm on there doing little videos. But I'm mainly on Instagram or YouTube, so if you want to hit me up, just hit me up on there. So that's pretty much it, really. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you like the actual figure. And now, excuse me, I need a drink. I will now do some comparison pictures for you. So sit back, probably only about 30 seconds worth, or maybe a minute, not sure, but just a little bit more into your time, and it should be round up to about 10 minutes of a video. So thanks very much for watching. Hope to see you guys again soon. Bye for now.
Legendary heroes standing tall. Though their legends scale, they're not small. Prime leads the charge through every storm. Many masterpieces in heroic form. Third-party dreamers, makers of law, creating wonders we've never seen before. Legendary heroes hear the battle cry. From shelf to imagination, they touch the sky.